What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Ho, it's your partner, man. How's y'all doing on this Toddler Trance Thursday? You say Toddler Trance Thursday? What are you talking about, baby? Cuz we gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good? People like hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, bro. All my folks who ain't. Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on the top of that thing. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, man, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go and get some off of 76 MacArthur. Giants Liquor is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? 82nd Hillside. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put it in their stores in the 100. Thank you, young man. 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now y'all know y'all can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. You can go get them for me, man. You know what I'm talking about? Also in stores, Funkadai Trine, you know what I'm talking about? Go get you one. But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, man, you know you can go and get you one of them things off of Amazon. Make sure you cop you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man? What's that? Swing that finger, young man, you know what I'm talking about? A world round, man. Come on with it, bruh. A worldwide INC, man. Come on with it, bruh. A worldwide incorporated. One more time for him, bruh. A worldwide. They gonna say, what does that mean? And I'm gonna continuously tell you, hey, it means everybody, man. Everybody included. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Mike, Cutthroat, Lil Roo, not Lil Roo. Lil Roo, you know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bruh. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, man. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about, man? Now let's get through these disclaimers. A good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, man. No. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellage. No. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No. Good brother like mine, don't take a sip of the sippers. That's what I was gonna say. No. You know what I'm talking about? But no. I don't promote no crime. No. I don't promote no violence. No. I don't promote no domestic violence. No. But better like myself, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to bruh. Man, I don't promote shit, man. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got. Young ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm talking about? But get better like myself, you know what I'm talking about, man? I ain't prejudiced. No. Get better like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. No. You know what I'm talking about? Get better like myself. I ain't got nothing against the little people. No. Bro, like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. I just love me some everybody. As a matter of fact, I want to quit. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, fuck with your partner, man. All right, check it out. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people, man? How y'all doing on this Toddler Trance Thursday? Say Toddler Trance Thursday. What are you talking about, baby? Cuz we gonna get into it. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who ride nuts and wee. God damn, man. You say Toddler Trance, what you talking about, baby girl? That shit we in the middle of right now on this earth. Say Toddler Trance. Yeah, man, they got us in one of the motherfucking spells, man. You know what I'm talking about? They do. They got us up under one of them spells, man. You say, what spells is that? Baby, cuz the spells that we up under. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say, baby, cuz, what the fuck is you talking about? That Toddler Trance, bruh. They got us out here. Let me tell y'all something, man. A long time ago when I started this shit, I ain't been here that long, a few years, 2, maybe going on 3 years. You feel me? When I first started this shit right here, bruh, I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. I didn't know what I wanted to do. You know what I'm talking about? I knew I was gonna start a YouTube channel. I was trying to figure out what kind of see, I didn't know what I was gonna do. All I knew is what the fuck I didn't want to do. You feel me? And I didn't want to be a part of the bullshit that I was seeing. You know what I'm talking about? And that's why I really how I got to start my own channel. Cause I know I wasn't the only one out there feeling like that, man. And I got a bunch of niggas that's incarcerated and shit, you know what I mean? And I just didn't want to do all that TMZ shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I seen that shit for what it is. You get what I'm saying? So when I came to the people, man, you know what I'm talking about? I just wanted to come really make something for my niggas, man, so they ain't have to sit around and watch that bullshit all day. And once again, man, this shit is I mean, it's just life. And once again, I ain't complaining about it. I'm just calling this shit like I see it, man. We in the Toddler Trance, bruh. It's like they have taken away our ability to act like adults. And we in the Toddler Trance, folks. They done took away our ability to act like adults. So we running around this motherfucker acting like a bunch of 5-year-olds. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else they doing that's playing. Because see, like I told y'all before, man, they put these fake ass labels on the truth. So you can get out of the truth now. So now they put shit like hate and you being mean, you talking about a nigga and all this shit that they put when you telling the truth, right? So they can get out of hearing the truth. Just like this Toddler Trance shit we in right now. They put entertainment in front of that shit, bruh. And that shit ain't got nothing to do with no motherfucking entertainment, folks. It don't, bruh. That's how they brainwashing you. Because they calling that shit entertainment, but what that shit really is gossip. That shit is mess. That shit is disrespect. That's all that shit is, bruh. But they ain't nothing, there ain't no entertainment about that shit, bruh. Ain't nothing entertainment about that shit, bruh. That shit ain't nothing. And it got the people leading with disrespect. It got the people leading with mess and gossip now, bruh. So this is how they got us interacting with each other. If you get what I'm talking about. This is how they got us interacting with each other now. And that's how we got to a Toddler Trance, man. Cause on the real, we too old for this shit, people. You gonna say too old for what, baby? Cuz too old for the way we be out here acting, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Like once again, they done took our ability away to act like an adult, bruh. So everything that we come across, nigga, we come across that shit and we handle the problem like we would have handled that shit if we was kids, bruh. And that's all they do. They got us out here teasing one another. You come say something about me, I'm gonna come say something about you. Or what about the time, nigga? I didn't say all that old bullshit, bruh. That shit sucker shit, folks. And I'll be the first one to tell you, that shit sucker shit. That shit sucker shit 101, bruh. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Like I said, I ain't been on here that long. But I could just remember just about a year and a half ago, bruh. It was more love out here, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody wasn't just the best of friends, but it wasn't as much disrespect running around, floating around this motherfucker, bruh. It just wasn't. And that shit just boosty to me, folks. I don't know how y'all feel about it, you feel me? But then again, I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. I'm telling you how I feel about it, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? That shit boosty to me, bruh. And that shit shows a lot about a motherfucker's character, folks. You might not think so, but it just does. That shit show from on the outside, folks, like what type of motherfucker you really is, bruh. And why I keep telling y'all these niggas are starting to act like bitches now, because niggas are starting to get, like I said, sassy mouth. And niggas are starting to get spiteful hearted like the bitch. You get what I'm saying? So now everything is about on Front Street. We done took calling niggas on the phone out of the equation. We done took handling business in the background out of the equation. We want to put everything on the motherfucking forefront like some motherfucking 12 years old because we want people to be embarrassed. We want to come up here and talk about people and put them on blast in front of the world. There ain't nothing cool about that shit. That's the way a bitch handle business, folks. That ain't the way a nigga handle business, folks. And that's why I keep telling y'all, man, they sliding all this old other bullshit up. All these old other, they changing the words. Like now you go across something, and it don't be nothing but niggas arguing. It don't be nothing but an argument. But the title would say somebody done got dragged, somebody done got maxed out, somebody done got smashed. Man, ain't nothing happening to nobody. Ain't nothing happening to nobody, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas just on there talking and arguing like two baby mamas. You know what I'm talking about? That's all niggas doing. And ain't nothing cool about that shit, bruh. Ain't nothing cool about that shit. You feel me? And they gonna get on me, baby, cause you always, I'm not telling you what to do, nothing. I'm not telling you to stop doing that shit if you're doing it. I'm not telling you to do the shit. I'm not telling you nothing, bruh. I'm just telling you what the shit is. And the shit is boozy, bruh. And that's how niggas running around out here looking like the bitch. You feel me? That's how they got niggas off they square, bruh. If you really want to know, that's how they got niggas off they square. Cause niggas is indulging in the behavior of the bitch now. So we can't even kick it no more. You feel what I'm saying? Because the first time when we get a crowd of people around, niggas want to just get to disrespecting motherfuckers and shit. Like that shit cool, bruh. That shit'll get you fucked off, folks, in real life. But we play too much. You feel what I'm saying? We just like some big ass kids. So now what we doing is we forming these groups. Firepower. We forming these groups is what we doing. And it's us against them. I told you we playing Legend of Zelda with people. Yeah, we playing Legend of Zelda with people. We forming these groups and it's our side against your side and we watching people closely and we watching to see who they talk to and it's like a dictatorship. That's what it's like. All this shit reminds me of a bunch of kids. This shit reminds me of the Muppet Babies. Cousin Skeeter face ass. Yeah, that's what the shit, you know what I'm talking about. Me, face ass nigga, nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what'd you say, bruh? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about, bruh? That's all that shit remind me of. But we in the Toddler Trance. And that shit just everlasting firepower. And that shit just got motherfuckers all over the place, all out of characters. This shit drifting into the real world where people just play now. Where like everybody just acting like kids, bruh. Cause me, I don't man, it got hot as a motherfucker all of a sudden. Me, I don't sit around with the when you talking to man, bruh, you feel me? You be just chopping it up, kicking it, bruh. I'm not with the how y'all be doing that shit. No, bitch ass thing. I don't get where that shit come from, bruh. Them some strong ass words, folks. I don't get where that shit come from, bruh. I don't get why niggas do that shit. I don't get why all the dumb ass shit catches on, bruh. I don't get how all the dumb ass shit catches on, folks. But it does. And that shit that they labeling as entertainment, folks, that shit ain't no motherfucking entertainment, folks. That shit is gossip, that shit is mess, and that shit is disrespect. That's all that shit is. Now, what they done did, I told you, every time they let a nigga get big with something, here come everybody else right behind that shit. So now you can go viral for that type of shit. You can go viral for just saying anything, ranting and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Disrespecting a whole bunch of people, getting a whole bunch of people riled up and shit. And you could do that shit and just blow up. For why, I don't know. But when people see that shit, it puts them in the spirit. So now they saying that's all you gotta do to bank it. You know what I'm talking about? Now here they come with their character. That shit ain't good, y'all. No, that shit ain't good. Y'all see us hot as a motherfucker, bruh, sweating. But bruh, ass was still, nigga, I got sweat on the motherfuckers. That motherfucker still dry. Told you, bruh, I got some hell of a skin. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. But on this Toddler Trance Thursday, man, we going backwards, people. Yeah, we going backwards. We ain't acting like adults. We not, man. We acting like little ass kids. And I'm gonna tell you the cold part about that shit. Especially on this shit right here, bruh. I'm gonna tell you what else that shit shows. That shit shows that you really, like you don't really got nothing going on in your real life. You get what I'm saying? Because this shit right here is the most important thing in your life. Like your happiness, your happiness, just your state of mind is based off this computer shit. It is. And that's sad. You feel me? Because if you really had some like just some real shit going on, this shit wouldn't mean so much. What somebody said on this shit wouldn't mean so much. It just wouldn't mean nothing. You get what I'm saying? It wouldn't. Now I understand I'm not perfect, y'all, and I'm not saying I am. I understand somebody could get on your goddamn nerves. You feel me? And you just react. You feel me? But that ain't what I'm talking about. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. And that's sad, bruh. It is. That's sad that like in real life, you can't, like you ain't got no correspondence. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't get that shit a break and go kick it with real people. It's like the internet is your best friend. And that's you psychologically fucked up. Ain't nobody else gonna tell you on some real shit. You feel me? Because you gotta make that shit right there your reality. Because that's the only where you really feel important at. Because in real life, you really don't feel important. That's why in real life, you spend most of yours on this shit right here. Interacting. You might need to go get some help or talk to yourself. You feel me? Step about that shit. Y'all don't get that this shit right here is a disease. It is, man. It is. If you all only knew how many motherfuckers was on this shit right here playing imaginary land and shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? If you only knew. If you only knew. But they got us acting like little kids. Ugh. And I keep telling you, I think that shit drip off of here, bruh. Because I think a lot of motherfuckers, not a lot, but I think it's a gang of motherfuckers on here, bruh, just attracted to this bullshit that be on here. You feel me? But in the real world, people starting to exuberate, if that's the right word, you know what I'm talking about? Exuberate. The same motherfucking petty ass behaviors that be on this shit. I ain't never understood, bro. I ain't never seen a time in just my life where everybody just is just so disrespectful for no reason. You feel what I'm saying? It just start off disrespectful for no reason. I don't understand that shit, bro. I don't. That ain't my thing right there, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't. That ain't my thing right there, bro. You feel me? I just don't understand it, man. Like all that, just the way we behave like kids now. And not only has they taken it's like they done took the ability for us to act like adults, it's almost like they also gave us little kid common sense. So it's just like we turning into little kids, bro, for real. For real. That's why everybody you see, I'm telling you, man, this is so motherfucking funny. Nephew says, old man, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. What'd you say, bro? Old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about, man? I'm telling y'all, seeing this shit right before my own eyes, y'all. It's crazy. They got motherfuckers using the common sense of kids. And that's why everybody just so quick to take shit the way they just take shit now. For real. Because they got people looking at shit with the eye of a kid, with the eye of a 13-year-old. That's why you think everybody talking about you. That's why you think everybody throwing subliminals. Everything is about that shit now. You know what I'm talking about? You paying attention to everybody, but like I done told y'all a few weeks ago, these people just living their life. But you trying to take these people's words and make them hate on you for no reason, to make yourself important. You get what I'm saying? And that shit boosie. And we do that as a lot of people. We take shit wrong and we just looking to take shit wrong. You feel me? We just looking to take shit wrong. You feel me? So in actuality, we living life just like we little kids. You know what I'm talking about? And who this motherfucker talking to, I'm gonna kick your butt. You know what I'm talking about? And all that shit right there, man. Yeah, we crazy as a motherfucker, man. I told you, I'm right here with you though, man. But this shit just getting out of hand to the point we ain't even paying attention, man. We don't know what's going on. We really don't. We too busy. We got the people paying attention to the single mama and the modern woman and the Pookies and Ray Rays and shit. That's all we paying attention to. We running around trying to identify that shit so we can talk about it. And that's what, just like everything is a conversation now, bruh. But man, that shit just crazy, bruh. That shit is. I ain't never seen no time where a bunch of niggas just sit around a bunch of hoes and do the same shit that the bitches doing. We gonna tease you. Yeah, look at you. Nah, man. Y'all might as well start the capping contest. I'm telling you, man. You can tell jokes with love. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker might as well start the capping contest, man. This shit out here is really boosie, bruh. And the nigga gon', you know what I'm talking about? They gon' argue it up and down to this content is all that, man. You can put that shit on there if you want to. And that shit ain't nothing but gossip and mess, folks. Cause they done told y'all controversy sells. So you going around, you know what I'm talking about, jumping in the Wendy Williams spirit. You feel me? So you running around jumping in the Wendy Williams spirit. Reporting on everything. Making everything a conversation, man. Motherfuckers fighting the case. We come to the forefront, nigga, and start a conversation and let everybody leave their comments on what they think. For the police. Niggas trying to solve the case before the police. I don't know how we got to this shit. I don't know how you fix this shit either. I could just tell you there's a bunch of motherfuckers that wanted to do this shit anyway. Cause you ain't gonna just wake up one day and start doing no faggot ass shit. That's some shit you been doing or been wanting to do in the first place. You feel what I'm saying? That's some real shit. But right now, man, we in the Toddler Trance. And if you wanna know what's wrong with what that name was, there's a bunch of shit wrong with the world, I keep telling you. That's just one of them. But that's why everybody falling out now and shit. That's why all the relationships is fucked up and all that shit. Cause you got motherfuckers out here acting like kids. You feel me? Motherfucker ain't really looking to be a player. Motherfuckers really being looking to be a victim of something. You feel me? Saying you did something to them. Or how you was scoundrels or some kind of way they done fucked you over. It's like that shit is a fad now. Or we just want to go around and like I said, how we be in the We be in the big ass rush right now to be right. Like everybody on earth damn near. That shit just means so much to us. To be right. Y'all gotta excuse me, bro. Watching hella shit. Trying to give a ceremony at the same motherfucking time, you know what I'm talking about? I just forgot what the fuck I was finna say. For real. But we do. We in a competition to be right. I told you so. Just as people, man. We going back to kid shit. Everything is the conversation. Everything we talking about, bro, can't none of that shit help us. Just like I told you yesterday. This shit wasn't designed for us to win in the first place. But we'll sit over here all day talking about what ain't fair. What wasn't fair to me is how y'all let one motherfucker segregate. That's what wasn't fair to me, man. Who took a vote on that shit? You feel me? Y'all let one nigga come talk y'all into going over here being with these people, man. Who took a vote on that? That's what I'm saying. Y'all follow the wrong shit. Y'all follow anybody y'all just that sound good, man. Y'all don't be doing what the fuck going on. That's what I think ain't fair. I think they should have asked some more people, man. This world was way better when you just had your own shit. When you just had to deal with your own people. That's how they segregated us. That's just how they segregated us. I can tell y'all I'm high as shit. I was on firepower for real. But that's what they did. But on this Toddler Trance, y'all ain't gonna feel, bruh. Motherfucker, you ain't gonna never, the shit I'm talking about, you ain't gonna never understand it until it hit you right in your face. Until you going through some shit. Just like I didn't understand it. You feel me? When it was given to me. I wasn't trying to hear that shit. I wasn't. But all that shit that was given, I realized in the end. When I was going through that shit, I was like, this what the fuck they was talking about. This was the fuck they was talking about. And that's the other thing, like, we just don't get now. Because we so motherfucking influential. We just see everything. So they putting all this old bullshit in your face. They really telling you how to kill yourself and how to go to jail, right? Just how to fuck your own people up. So y'all keep hearing about these 30 sticks and all these 100 drums and, you know what I'm talking about? They gonna say, bro, you talking all that shit. That's what you be talking about. I know, man. But check this one out. Y'all hear about all that shit and y'all just go get that shit. You don't be ready for the consequences of that shit. Because the consequences of that shit is death or it's jail. That's the consequences of that shit. And that's how we acting like kids too. Because we act like we don't know nothing. We do every motherfucking thing. We go do every motherfucking thing. Like they told you, don't touch that eye, it's hot. You still over there putting your palm on that motherfucker, ain't you? Just playing, ain't you? Then when you get burnt, you gonna act like you don't know. You gonna start crying. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna want sympathy. You gonna want somebody to come blow on your paw. The nephew says, old man, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. Hey, what you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want somebody come blow on your paw, man. That's what we do, man. We be out here getting involved in all that shit. Then when we get caught, we don't want to accept the consequences. We get to crying and shit. We get to crying and shit like we didn't know. Then you get to telling. You know what I'm talking about? You get to telling because you don't want to do that long. All this shit is backwards, bruh. But we know it's backwards. But what's crazy about the backwardness is the acceptance of the backwardness. All that shit is cool and funny now. They done made y'all laugh at all that kind of shit. Who telling this week? You get what I'm saying? They done made y'all immune to that shit. And it's so crazy how, like, y'all know how I was back in the day. That was the last thing you would want to be associated with, brother. Talking about you ratted on somebody. Now motherfucker don't even care. They don't. So I'm telling you, boy, nephew, sis, old man, old lady, this game ain't fair. So get whatever the fuck you gonna get and get there, man, because this game ain't fair. Ain't never been. So find out what the fuck you want, y'all, and get there, because this shit just gonna get worse. This shit just gonna get worse. Because it ain't even what y'all think it is. It's just the behavior. It's the state they got everybody in, that Toddler Trance shit. You feel me? They actually got you, somebody can come say, I don't like your shoes, or you're ugly, or something on a fucking invisible social media site, and that shit would actually bother you in your real life. They ain't got you emotionally attached to a computer. And y'all don't get that. They ain't got you emotionally attached to a computer. So now a motherfucker can make you feel some kind of way by saying something on the computer. We in the Matrix, y'all. And that's basically what they got us doing all day. Defending some invisible honor. Somebody ain't gonna like, you ever heard somebody say some shit like that? I ain't gonna let nobody play with me on this internet. Like, that's all a motherfucker really can do on this internet is play with you. Because words is just words. You get what I'm saying? Until you see a motherfucker, you can tell a motherfucker you gonna hit him with a chainsaw when you see him, you know what I'm talking about? See that nigga and say, hey, how you doing? You know, all that old shit right there, man. And that's really the moral of this story right here, bruh. Because most likely that's what's gonna happen. Then you really hitting that nigga with a chainsaw. So I don't get why we come up here with the media disrespect and all that mess and gossip and shit. Then if you was to really rock up on a nigga in real life, it'd be, hey, how you doing, man? You know what I'm talking about? That shit fake as fuck. It is, bruh. Then when you rock up on a motherfucker in real life, then we gonna have a conversation. You ain't even gotta do that shit, bruh. You feel me? Niggas can just fuck with people, bruh. You can just fuck with everybody real around. They don't even gotta be all that mess and bullshit and all that. Man, that shit looks silly as shit. It do. That shit just continuously look like we ain't gonna never get it right. That's what that shit look like, folks. Ain't nobody else gonna tell you that. That shit crazy, bruh. There's so many wedges and shit drew in between our people. That shit don't make no sense. Why everybody else stick together? We put ourselves at a disadvantage. We do. That shit really don't be cool. Somebody gonna say, bro, you up there preaching it. I don't fuck with people, bro. I don't. I don't fuck with people, bro. That's why I said I either fuck you off or leave you alone, man. And I'm looking to leave you alone. Man, I'm looking to leave you alone, man. There's more to life than all this bullshit. But we don't never get it. We don't. We don't never get that shit. But on this Toddler Trance Thursday, they got us out here acting like hella preschool kids and shit, bro. They do. That nan, all that old dumbass shit, bro. I'm telling you, we act like the little kid police bitch who hide up. Some real shit. We not gonna get it though. Because the most time, and this is what's fucked up, because we're in life sometimes what it really take for you to actually get something is for you to get fucked off or something very drastic happening. And that's kind of like the only time you get it. And that's what be kind of fucked up about life. Now some people just get it. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of people just don't. So a motherfucker could tell you a bunch of shit. A motherfucker could tell you, man, stop walking down that street before that man hit you in your face. But you done walked down that street 39 times. You know what I'm talking about? You've been walking down that street 4 years. You don't understand what this motherfucker talk about until that man come out and sock the shit out your ass. You know what I'm talking about? Then you'll get it. You get what I'm saying? Then you'll avoid that street like that motherfucker who told you before you was walking down there. But a lot of times in life we like that, y'all. We don't be wanting to listen to shit. But you're not gonna get it until you get it. You're not. And hopefully it don't take nothing fucked up for you to get it. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I'm gonna keep it real with you. Every time it took something fucked up to happen to me, you know what I'm talking about, for me to get it, for me to understand it. So I hope y'all don't have to go through them measures, you know what I'm talking about, like bro went through. Cause that's all bro be really trying to do, man. Throw something in the air for you to catch. You could drop that shit right on the ground. It's not one hair off bruh's chin. God damn. What y'all out here doing, man? This is a good day, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just a day, man. Looking forward to tomorrow. You feel me? But like I said, man, bruh in the middle of a play. And the crazy thing about bruh being in the middle of the play, I really got to come out here. I told you, bruh went back to his old job. You know what I'm talking about? So bruh really out here dealing with the public, right? And it's just mind-boggling. It's just mind-boggling, man. And it ain't even the youth. Nephew and them all over the place too, man. But it's the old people, man. This motherfucker's my age, just a little bit younger, and you know what I'm talking about, just a little bit older. It's just mind-boggling how this society got people out here acting, bruh. That shit crazy as shit. Motherfuckers in the Toddler Trance. For real. They got everybody like just paying attention to like everything. And this ain't nothing against the big people, you know what I'm talking about? I got love people world around, but they got all the big bitches thinking they thick. They just got everybody thinking they cute. They just like, it's just like everybody paying attention to the wrong shit. Everybody paying attention to the wrong shit. They done got y'all addicted to attention. It's just the wrong shit. I'm telling you, every time I think outside the box, they got, man, there's motherfuckers out here that can't think inside that motherfucker, man. For real. Everybody mind is mind-boggling, man. Motherfucker all over the place. They got motherfuckers acting like little kids. And a lot of times, me and my partner, see, that's why it's fucked up, and I'm gonna get out of here after this one, y'all. This is gonna be a long one. You feel what I'm saying? This is what's fucked up if you ain't never had no money before, folks. Because it ain't no telling when you gonna get a bunch of money, right? But whenever you get a bunch of money, this is what's fucked up. If you get a bunch of money and you in the wrong mind frame, it ain't gonna be no good for having no money, bruh. And we was just having that conversation. Because a lot of motherfuckers get a lot of money, but they be stuck in their kid, Toddler Trance mind frame. So what you end up doing a lot of times when you stuck in your, like in your childish mind frame, when you get a bunch of money, you gonna do a bunch of shit you would've did when you was young. Cause you still stuck in that mindset. So if you one of them niggas that never got to go to the clubs and shit, that's what you will be doing. If you one of them niggas that never got to drive cars and shit, that's what you gonna be doing. If you one of them niggas that ain't never took vacations, and that's what you gonna be doing. You gonna be doing whatever you didn't get a chance to do. And that's where a lot of motherfuckers fuck up at. Cause you don't really think about when you get some money, what kind of business I can open, or what kind of little play I can I can keep my money going. Cause for some reason, especially us in our community, we have the lowest amount of money and we think we rich. Like a nigga can hit for 70,000 or something, and that ain't even no money, bruh. I'm telling you, OG whooped my ass a long time ago. So if you could count your money, you ain't got none, bruh. God damn. That nigga told me baby cuz ass up. That nigga said if you could count your money, you ain't got none. But you were here for 100 or something like that, bruh. That ain't no money, bruh. You can spend that shit on one purchase. It's some shit you can't even buy for 100,000. That shit ain't no money, folks. It ain't. But we think it is. And that's how we fuck it off so quick. But if you ever do get a chance to get your hands on some money, because it don't even really take that money just to, I don't know, nigga, buy some t-shirts, socks. Told you, baby, cuz still got some face seals waiting for the wave to come back around. God damn. You know what I'm talking about, man? I don't know, just invest in one of your ideas or something, man. Find something, nigga. Ice cream, dog, hot dog stand, anything, bruh. Cause you're gonna have to find a way to keep your bankroll going. That's why don't be afraid to invest in yourself or an idea you might got, no matter what that shit is, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? If you could spend $5 and get some product, nigga, and make $15 to $25, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga, that's what you call a profit, nigga. On my mama. I wouldn't give a fuck if it was oranges. Ants, nigga. Find whatever you can find, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't no telling where you at, nigga. Different shit might be popping. Niggas might be out there going crazy for walnuts. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, go find a plug on the walnuts. It's whatever you can make a profit off of where you at, man. You feel me? I've been taking magician classes. You know what I'm talking about? Abracadabra. Voila. You know what I'm talking about? I know how to turn something into something else. You know what I'm talking about? Your baby cuz been practicing this magician on everything. But chill on this one, y'all, on this Toddler Trance Thursday. Now, don't get me wrong, you can sit around and act like a kid if you want to, folks. But just know that shit is just gonna get you, whatever the fuck you do, that's what it's gonna get you. You know what I'm talking about? And that's, as people, that's what the fuck we don't get in life either. Whatever the fuck you into, them the results you gonna get. But we be acting like we could just live without consequences. Like the shit we do ain't the reason. You know what I'm talking about? Like the shit we do ain't the reason. That's why we in the shit we in. And we just got that bad, even when we get caught. You know what I'm talking about? And the shit we do, or you know what I'm talking about? We always pointing to somebody else. It ain't never us. You feel me? I got the breeze on the baby cuz. But I'm finna get on up out of here, man. But on this Toddler Trance Thursday, y'all. Once again, you can run around this motherfucker and act like a kid if you want to. You can make up all that old kid ass shit and stay in that kitty bitch ass police ass spirit if you want to, man. But everybody in the world ain't like that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody in the world ain't like that. So all you gonna end up doing, man, is like I told you once before, man, you gonna end up stunting your own growth. That's all you gonna do. You gonna enable yourself to grow up. So you just gonna be hella old, still reacting like a kid. You just gonna be hella old, still acting like a kid. They just almost tore their shit up. That's why I paused. That's what's gonna happen to you. You ain't gonna get nothing. You know what I'm talking about? So if you don't want to grow yourself, that's on you. So don't act like everybody else in the world that's growing. Don't try to put no guilt trip on them and start trying to act like a motherfucker acting funny and all this just because a motherfucker don't want to stay in a motherfucking 19-year-old, 12-year-old mind state. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to put that on the people who don't want to act like a kid no more. You know what I'm talking about? And they want to go on and grow and act their age, man. You know what I'm talking about? And see what life got for them and level on up and chase what God got for them. Don't sit there and try to put all them old childish ass labels on them people. You get what I'm saying? If you don't want to grow your motherfucking self, don't act like everybody else supposed to stay in the same spot you at mentally. Don't act like everybody's still supposed to sit around the park or the motherfucking liquor store and hang out and shit. You know what I'm talking about? At 87 years old. And because a motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? Because a motherfucker want to go on and kick back now, they acting funny. And you talking about the good old days. You know what I'm talking about? Even though we 87 years old. You want to talk about the good old days? Nah, man. You know what I'm talking about? Stunt your own growth if you want to. But stop talking about people for wanting to level up and chase what God got for them. Stop trying to act like people are acting funny and shit, bruh. Ain't nobody acting funny. Motherfucker just ain't trying to act like a kid, nigga. Hey! But what do I know? Only you can prevent forest fires. And with that one right there, man, if you don't remember nothing else, man, always remember it don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that love. Hey!